I need to clarify right off the bat, I'm not a vegan. I am not even necessarily a vegan sympathizer. I don't really sympathize with their cause all that much. However, I do find it at times hard to reconcile my voracious appetite for meat with my love for animals. Okay, and your average vegan out there, might have an issue with that. And you might think, some of you, your average vegan would go absolutely batshit crazy insane and call me a murderer and say that I'm the worst person on the face of this earth and I need to die and that would make the world better. I don't see it that way. I think sometimes people find it hard to believe that there are vegans out there that don't fly off the handle when you eat meat, or when you say you eat meat, that are very calm, peaceful people, and that aren't extreme. I think people find it hard to believe that those kind of vegans exist, and I do know those kinds of vegans exist because I know vegans. Like every single vegan that I've ever known in my life has not been like that, and every vegan in my life that I know today, they're not like that. So I find it really actually kind of infuriating, I'll put it that way, when I see some of the things people say and do to vegans, especially vegans that have no beef, pardon the pun there, that have no beef with these people. They have their opinions. Just like meat eaters, they have their opinions. They have their reasons. They have their substantiation for what they believe. And they leave it at that. I was on Facebook today, as I am way more than I should. And a video popped up on my timeline, and it was a really kind of gut-wrenching video of these vegans going into supermarkets, taking the turkeys and chicken and what have you out of the refrigerators and putting them on the floor and having a funeral for them. Okay, the video itself to me was completely objectionable and reprehensible and even in some ways kind of grotesque. And I looked in the comments section, and there were people, meat eaters, anti-vegans, anti-vegetarians. There were people posting pictures of dead animals, especially animals that they just killed. Deer, turkeys, fish, even people with fish that they caught. They're posting pictures of fish with hooks in their mouths and even a picture of like a 3-year-old girl holding the antlers of a dead deer, okay? And posting some pretty mean comments, and the typical anti-vegan fare, like, oh, for every animal you don't eat, I'm going to eat this animal. Look at this animal I just killed. My belly's going to be full of venison or beef or turkey or some kind of poultry, whatever. Okay, just being really mean and nasty about it, antagonizing these people. Granted, in the comments, there were some vegans that were being, pretty mean. But some people were directing these comments to no one in particular. Just no one in particular. Just saying, fuck vegans, vegans this, vegans that. Yeah. Okay. Assholes. Vegans are very compassionate about animals. Okay, irrespective of what you think of them as people, if you think they're pussies, if you think they need to toughen up, if you think that they're liberal, whatever, okay, these people are very compassionate towards animals. So when you post a picture of a dead animal, that absolutely breaks their fucking hearts. They find it morally reprehensible. So when you post a picture of a dead animal directed at these vegans, how is that any better than, say, people who make you want to see a picture of a pregnant mother, want to make them see a picture of their fetus or an ultrasound before they decide to get an abortion? Shoving it in their face saying, yeah, this is what you're about to kill, mommy. This is what you're about to kill right here. An innocent fucking baby. Can you live with that? Can somebody explain the difference? Because there may be an explanation that makes sense, but I can't really seem to find it. Even if there is an explanation that makes sense as to the difference between the two, isn't it just a really fucked up thing to shove a picture of a dead animal in a vegan's face? Somebody that's very compassionate about animals, someone that's very passionate about protecting the lives of animals, even if you disagree with it. Well, what kind of person are you to shove a picture of a dead animal in their face? It's fucked up. It's wrong. Stop it. It's gross. It's sick. Hey, you have your convictions just like they do. And you have your things that you find objectionable. That if they were shoved in your face, you'd go, why the fuck are you doing that, you sick fuck? Everybody has that line. Everybody has that limit. And you think it's A-okay just because you eat meat and you're one of the normal ones out there with all your protein and all that. You think it's just okay to show them pictures of dead deer and dead cows and dead chickens and dead foxes and dead everything that you hunt and kill because you find it pleasurable or fun or because you want to sustain your own life. Think about that next time. Next time you want to antagonize a vegan because you think they're all the same. Because you think that they're just being trendy, which is funny in and of itself. Because if a vegan is just trying to be trendy, why are they going for a cause that's not socially acceptable? When you're trying to be trendy, aren't you trying to latch on to something that is socially acceptable, that the majority of people don't derogate, that the majority of people don't antagonize and belittle? So that's interesting in and of itself. Just stop doing this shit, okay? You're not cool, you're not funny, you're not hip, you're not trendy, you're not in the now, you're an asshole. So I hope my vegan friends out there can appreciate that. And I hope everybody, just people who are generally good human beings in general. I mean, do you go up to a smoker who's trying to quit and shove pictures of cigarettes in the face? I've had that happen to me. I told people I was trying to quit, and there's some assholes out there that are sending me a barrage of pictures of cigarettes and cigarettes and cigarettes. It's just fucked up, and it's weak, and it's lame, and it's horseshit, okay? So knock it off. That's all I got to say. Have a good day, folks.